Hello and welcome to the Pink Couch Collection. My name is Tracy and today I'm unboxing the third doll in the Gala collection. She is Alma, the first of her kind. She's a variant of the Odile face sculpt, and so we will be comparing her to the Odile face sculpt, especially the first African American version. And we're going to be looking for a body donor for her as well and seeing which doll or which body can fit her clothes. So I'll be right back with Miss Thing out of her shipper box. All right, she is out of her shipper box and I can't wait to have a first look at her and her box. Wow. Get that glare off of her. She's gorgeous. Huh. She is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. So they made her nose not as straight and I'm just gonna say it's just more like my nose. More like my nose. So wow. I cannot wait to get the blue sensation out of her box and so we can get a closer look at her. Okay, so we are back with Miss Blue Sensation Alma out of her box and she is gorgeous. Just gonna close up on her face so we can have an even better look. Of course, she is a variant of the Odile face sculpt, and I think the main difference is her nose. Her nose is slightly wider than the Odile face sculpt, but we're going to do a side-by-side comparison in a little while. Let's take a look at what she came with. So she came with everything that you see there, and of course her certificate of authenticity, and just do a spin around for her and lift her up a bit so you could see her a bit better. I think this light blue dress with some shimmer in it is very pretty. Very pretty. And I think the way it was done is very elegant. It's very elegant and very attractive. It reminded me of the convention doll for 2023, which was an Odile and was done by Angel Kent as well. And that doll has a similar outfit. Let's just see her as well. She has a similar outfit. She's on the Model Muse body, and you can see that there's a similar inspiration with the fabric, shimmery fabric, and the way it's cut in the front. Granted, it's different, but it is very similar. The feel of the fabric is also very different. So this is the 2023 convention dolls outfit, and it feels very plasticky to me. I'm not really a fan of how it really turned out. I do like that they used, extra fabric to add more drama to the outfit, but I thought it looked very cheap. In comparison to this other outfit that the Blue Sensation Gala doll has on, and I think it was very, very well done. And we're going to get a closer look at this dress. It has, of course, a long blue train in the back. I don't like that it's not lined, which is a problem I usually have with Mattel Barbie dolls, that they're not, even the more expensive ones, that they are not lined, they're not properly done in terms of the way the outfit should look, the way it's sewn. They do it really cheaply. So it's not a surprise that this was also not lined. But all that being said, I think it is still a very, very pretty outfit and will look good on many different dolls. And we're going to try this outfit on other dolls as well. I do like this soft blue shawl that was also included with her. It is a variant, of course, of the pink one that came with the first Gala doll. I think they all come with a shawl. Yes, the second one came with a purple shawl as well. So this is just a general theme overall. So yes, you can see that it's pretty long. It has the blue bees on one side that is lined, and of course the very soft blue fabric on the other side. So I do like the detail. She comes, of course, with a ring on her finger. You can see that she has the ring that is kind of stapled into her hand, so she can't remove it. This is one thing I really dislike about the way Barbies are done. And of course she has the silver bracelet on the other hand, which it's very similar to the one that came with the first Gala doll as well. And it's plastic. It's plastic, so it's not very well done either. Her earrings, get a close-up on her face. Her earrings are pixelated, so they're also plastic and pixelated. They look good. They look good. I think it's cute. It looks really nice, and it goes with the outfit. But again, it's in true Mattel form, it's pixelated. But I think overall it was well done. Granted, cheaply done, but I think well done. She also has these shoes that are get in on her shoes. Her shoes are nice. I like them. They have glitter in them, and so the light kind of bounces off the glitter. It's a normal shoe mold that they use quite a bit. You know, just the regular classic pumps, and I do like that. She also comes with this stand that is clear, and it has glitter. It's like, yeah, it's like there's some glitter the stand. So it's, it's okay. It's okay. So overall, I am really really happy with her and how she turned out. She is on the music model muse body. So she is a little thicker in the waist than the model muse body. Yes, just a little bit thicker in the waist than the model muse body. And I like it. I like it. One of my gripes with Mattel is that they can make this doll and this doll. They have this Model Muse music body, and they have the regular Model Muse body. I've seen other doll companies that are able to make a more articulated version of this type of body, and they're doing it very very well, where it looks good and there is a lot more range of motion than these Mattel dolls provide, like an Integrity Toys that have done like the more classic Vava Voom type of bodies for their dolls in a very elegant way. So Miss Alma comes with the bent arms, both arms bent. So this is the only pose that she can do. She can say hello, but there isn't a lot of range of movements. She can bend at the hip, and she can move her head from side to side, up and down, and a limited range of movement for the arms. So I will be looking for a body donor for her, and let me know if you know of a skin tone match. I am not sure if the new doll that just came out would be a good match for her, but I will see. I will see. So overall, I'm pretty happy with her. I hope to get more of her if she doesn't go on sale. I believe this is a black label doll, just for members, that you can get as many as you want as long as you have a membership. I could be wrong, but I hope she goes on sale or something, because she is $50. $50 is a lot these days for a doll, especially a Barbie doll. And for what you get, I would want to get more for my money. She does. Okay, so let us now compare the new Alma mold to the Odile mold, specifically right now the closed mouth Odile mold. So the first African American version of the Odile mold was, of course, the convention doll for 2023, which has the blonde hair, and there was, of course, a Caucasian version of the same doll with the same outfit and the same hairstyle. And looking at both of these dolls, I'm gonna move the white Odile for switching here and have a closer look at both of these dolls. I would have to say that the main difference that I notice is, of course, the nose. Of course, Alma's lips are open, and I think her lips are a little bigger
than the Odile sculpt. In this particular version of Odile, I think their eye size is very similar, even though I think Alma's might be slightly smaller than Odile's. And that is one thing that I did notice right away. Also, with the white version. So, we're going to get another close up of an Odile with an Alma. So, this is, of course, the first Gala doll. We'll move her hair out of her face. Right. So, we can get a better look at her. So, yes, the eye size I did notice is a little smaller on Alma when you compare it to Odile. Doesn't matter if she's African American or um, white. The lip size is also a little bigger, a little more plump for Alma, which also I love. That they made these subtle differences that made it a different head sculpt. Those subtle differences with making the nose a little wider and the lips a little bit more plump. I think that was very, very successfully done. And it made them two unique molds, very similar in look, but also different when you look at those different elements. And then there is, of course, the open mouth Odile. All right. So even comparing her to the open mouth Odile, she's gonna fall. We can see even more subtle differences. Again, the eyes are bigger for Odile, and her lips are thinner. Her lips are thinner than Alma's. So Alma has, of course, the thicker lips, slightly smaller eyes, and wider nose. And I think it all works well for this doll, and I hope to see her more. Maybe they give us a playline version of her that's not pixelated, or because this is the first time we've seen this particular doll, and so I'd love, love, love to see more of her as time goes on. So overall, I think she is very, very well done. She holds up next to whatever version of Odile you have that you want to measure her against, and she stands on her own. She stands on her own. At first, I was thinking that the new African American ballet doll would be too similar to her, but no, I looking at both of them, and this is of course the white version. They are very different. They're very different. They're not the same. They're not the same. So they didn't give us the same face around the same time. They gave us a different face. And I kind of wish they had done this face for the ballet doll. So next I am going to see if there is another doll body that can fit this outfit. I'm gonna try her on a made to move body and see how that looks. Trying the outfit on the made to move body, and also on just a regular made to move and a plus size Made to Move and see how it all works. Alright, so we have redressed Miss L. She was a looks doll. I can't remember her number. And she looks very, very good in the blue gala outfit. It's a little loose in the hip. It's a little loose in the hips, but I think it still works very, very well. And of course, if you have a made to move body that fits the skin tone of the gala doll, then she can still wear her outfit quite well. And I think Miss L looks very, very pretty in this outfit. I think it really pops off her skin. So I'm liking this a lot. The shoes do fit as well, but of course you may need to put a some sticky dots inside of the shoes so that they will stay on, because the shoe size is a little different than for the Model Muse music body versus the Made to Move body. But overall, I think she can rock this. So I think it's a very versatile outfit that will work with a lot of different dolls. Let's try this on the plus size L and see how it works. So, unfortunately, the dress cannot be used with a plus size doll. She cannot fit this outfit. The dress doesn't go past her hips. So this is a dress that's only for the thinner dolls. The shoes also don't fit because the foot of the Made to Move plus size body does not fit those sparkly blue shoes. So plus size L will not be able to borrow this outfit at all. Now let's try to find her a skin tone match so that she can have a new body. So I have here the Dion doll from the two Clueless dolls that they came out with, and she is a close match to Dion's skin tone, so I will be trying to fit her on Dion's body. I did use some other dolls for comparison. What is she? She might be a Brooklyn doll. I can't remember which doll's body this was. But she is a little too dark to fit. And I think the undertones are different. The Gala doll's undertones are more red than some of the other skin tones that are available. I even thought about an integrity body, perhaps, and this is the African American Poppy Parker doll, and again, African American Poppy Parker is darker, different undertone than the blue Gala doll. So I think will be trying Dion and see how it all fits together in the end. Since I don't. So we have Miss Alma here, and she is on the Dion body, and I think it is a good enough match. I do like her original body a lot. Her original body just looks very, very Fava Voom, and I like that this is out there. I just wish that Mattel, at least for the collector lines, would start making the Model Muse body articulated. Work on the quality of plastic they use for these bodies to make sure that it's good and that you can do just more articulation here, because it's just a better looking body. And I believe that having more options, especially when it comes to articulation, would be a better move than less. I like the Made to Move body. I like that it has a lot of range of motion. I just don't like that it doesn't look as pretty as some of the other body types that are out there, especially when you have Integrity Toys. We're able to have different types of bodies and do it well. So overall, I think Miss Alma is a good buy. She's a new face sculpt. She's very, very pretty. I am not disappointed at all with this particular sculpt. I do wish we had more body options. She has been redressed on the Dion's body, and she looks good. I just would like to have another body that's more articulated, that's more closely that looks more like her Music Muse body. So anyhow, let me know your thoughts on this doll. Did you get her? Are you waiting for a sale? I'm waiting for a sale to get some more. But I do enjoy her, and I'm glad to have her in my collection. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one.